skincare routine. It's probably my favourite one because it takes literally 2 minutes. It just gets me a little bit presentable for the gym, and I do it every morning. First up is my micellar or micellar cleansing water. This is the Garnier one. I love it. It's the vitamin C one. And then I also use the Garnier reusable pads. I think they're great. I just go over them like every other day or so with an antibacterial hand wash, or like my cleanser that I'm using at the time. And this is just really nice and soothing in the morning. It feels really, really nice and soft. I think it's a combination of the pad and the smell of the micellar water. And this is what I do to cleanse. I don't use a face wash or anything like that. It's just a little bit too much in the morning, especially when I'm gonna do like a full morning skincare routine once I get back from the gym. So that is that part done. So I have really bad dark circles, combination of things. I haven't slept very well, and also I haven't been drinking enough water. So I go in with this Votary eye gel. I really like this one in my pre-gym skincare routine just because it's a nice cool gel and it just makes me feel a little bit more awake in the mornings. And to be honest, I think I could probably stick that in the fridge and it would feel even nicer in the morning. So that is the eye gel. Whilst that does its thing, I go with my Clarins lip oil. This is the shade Strawberry, which is number 8. This is honestly my absolute favourite lip oil. And what I love about this is that when I go to the gym, I don't have to bring another lip balm. This literally stays on. I could be in the gym I could be gone right now for 2 hours and come back, and this lip oil is still lip oiling, and I love that for me. Now it's SPF time. I have been slacking on my SPF game, which is why you guys may be able to see it a little bit more. My hyperpigmentation, really, you can spend a lot of money on great products, but if you're not using an SPF, I think that's when your hyperpigmentation is going to come. So yeah, I haven't been using my SPF throughout the winter months as much as I should be. That was my Garnier. This is the invisible UV SPF 50 that they have. They do also have a glow one. Is that an eyelash? It's a long eyelash. Okay, growing. It could actually be an eyebrow. But yeah, I did actually have the glow one. I gave it to my sister. I did try it, but I really, really like this one. To be honest, they're both really good. This always looks really odd, but I always just try and give myself a little facial massage in the morning, just because obviously my face is super puffy. Okay, and so that is it. But if you want to add like an extra je ne sais quoi, then I go with the Caudalie. This is the Beauty Elixir. I love it. To be honest, when I use this, I get compliments in the morning at the gym, only when I'm using this. So I would say if you want to add a little je ne sais quoi, I feel like you should add a little je ne sais quoi. And it just perks me up. Like, it smells nice. I just feel a little bit more awake. It's like 6 in the morning. But anyway, this is my pre-gym skincare routine. Super quick, super easy. Okay, back from the gym, a little bit more awake. I washed my face in the shower using the Dermalogica. This is so dirty and battered. I used the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. This actually says Oil to Foam Total Cleanser, which I have used, but this is not what's in there because I used the refillable one and I just kept this container. I nearly always use the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. This is pretty much empty now. I have the like refillable one in the cupboard, so I'm gonna refill it. This is actually a really good time to show you like my morning skincare, just because a lot of my products, I'm near the end with them, so I've like been using them for quite some time. So the first thing I usually do is brush my brows just to make me feel a little bit more human. That is that. First step is toner. This is the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Essence Toner. I really love the packaging of this. And also, to be fair, my partner was like, oh, that looks nice. And he never comments on any skincare packaging or any skincare anything, to be honest. So this I just pat in onto my skin. Okay, so going in with the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. This is also from Glow Recipe. As you guys can see, my bags are pretty bad right now. As I said this morning, not sleeping well enough and also not drinking enough water, which is terrible. So that's why they look even more puffy, but I think this seems to do an okay job. I just think with skincare, skincare and all the best products in the world can only take you so far with your skin sometimes. You also have to remember that it's your diet and other external factors such as genetics, hormones, are you stressed, like your mental well-being and things like that also play a part, how much water you're drinking and things like that. So it's great that I'm able to share like my favourite products with you guys, but also it's important to kind of bear all of those bits that I mentioned just now. So once the toner has dried, I go in with the Tatcha. This is the Plumping and Smoothing Serum. It's the Dewy Serum. I'll link it down in the description box for you guys. If you're new to Tatcha and you want to try them out, they have the best mini kit. It's like £29 and you get a mini face wash and then a mini cream. And if you really just want to try out the brand without, you know, breaking the bank, I'd highly recommend those mini sets, particularly if you're traveling as well, because they're just, honestly, they're perfect. I traveled quite a lot last year and I took the minis with me and they were honestly just perfect. Okay, while that does its thing, I'm also going to curl my lashes. This just makes me feel, again, a little bit less like an egg. Basically, just curl my lashes quickly. So at this point I usually go in with my lip balm. Let me show you the one I'm using actually. This is the lip balm that I'm using. It smells so good. It's the Laneige one. I also have like the lip sleeping mask. This is the gummy bear flavour. It's so nice. I love it so much. Like I can't wait to put it on in the mornings. It's the lip glowy balm. If I'm not using this then I'll use Rhode, but I've got about 3 or 4 Rhodes. They're all almost finished, so now I'm using some other bits and bobs. Next up, my face cream. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I think this is the biggest one that you can get, but actually no, I think they do one that's bigger than this. This is actually only 30ml, but again, much like Tatcha, if you want to try out Charlotte Tilbury without breaking the bank, they do some really great little mini skincare sets, so definitely check them out. I don't use too much of the Magic Cream because it's very rich and a little of it goes a long way, so you don't need to use too much of it. And then to the final step in my morning skincare, this is like my morning prep. If I'm wearing makeup, if I'm not wearing makeup, the skincare routine literally stays the same. And then the last step is going back in with the SPF. If you're oily, you don't have to do the cream and the SPF, and to be honest, when the weather does get a bit warmer, I won't bother with the cream and the SPF at all. But also saying that, there are some really nice water gel creams which just, they feel so nice. I probably will use like a lighter based water cream and then the SPF. But I just rub it in, and guys, honestly, just take your time with your skincare in the mornings. I know I look crazy because I'm like massaging my face at the same time, but take your time. Like, this is usually for me my time to kind of chill. My evening skincare routine is my favourite, which I'll see you guys later on for, but that is the one that I really take my time with. It's all different products, but I do take my time with it, and I just use that time. Look at that eyelash again. How mad. But I just take my time with it. It's like my moment, right? It's my moment. Sometimes my partner comes to the door and starts shit. I say, baby, like, you have to be quiet. This is my self-care moment, because I think skincare routines are so much more than just a skincare routine. Like, I use that time to think. I use that time to like manifest. I use that time to plan and all different sorts of things. So anyway, that's my little mini ramble for my morning skincare routine. As I said, I think it's a really good time to show you these products because most of them, like, this is near the end, this is halfway through, this is absolutely finished, this is, I need to refill it right now actually. This is a huge tub, but I've gone through one of these already. So yeah, these are all products that I've been using regularly. With the eye creams, I kind of just switch them out, so I don't really know, I can't really say. I feel like if my under eye circles are improved, I can't necessarily always put it down to one product, because I use the gel in the morning and then I use this one, and then before that I was using the L'Occitane one. So I do switch out my eye creams quite regularly, but ultimately, like I was saying, the thing that's going to make the biggest difference is sleeping properly. So I need to be taking my ashwagandha and then also water. So anyway, thank you for this little ramble. I'll see you in the evening for my evening skincare. I'm also going to the hair salon as well, so my hair will look different, so I'll see you then. Good evening, we are back, and herein lies the issue. It's currently 12:30 and yeah, I have to be up really early in the morning, but I had started filming this skincare routine video, so I wanted to finish it. And as I was saying, my evening skincare routine is my absolute fave. I'm gonna start by getting my hair out of my face and getting a headband. I have just been to the hairdressers and I had a little silk press. If you guys want to know more about it, I've vlogged it, so the vlog that was up most recently will have all of the details of that in there. I'm just going to put it up in a little bun. The amount of makeup on this band now is going to be rank. But anyway, we just need it to serve a purpose. But as I was saying, herein lies the issue, because this is why I have dark circles. It's too late. Anyway, okay, right. First things first, always have to use these. They're just a game changer. I picked mine up off Shein. I'm a double cleanse girly, and I think the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm is probably one of the best balms that you can get on the market right now. I do like the Elemis one, but a close second to the Clinique one is the Pharmacy one. The Clinique one and the Pharmacy one are very similar in texture, in the sense that they're not that oily. Like, I don't like an oily situation when it comes to the balm. Like, I want the balm to strip. I don't necessarily want it to like moisturize. So this is the first thing that I go in with. You go in with, and sorry, I know I look crazy, but you go in on dry skin, and of course just like wash your hands and everything first. Should have took my earrings off. And I just pay a little bit close attention to my lashes, because I often wear like quite a lot of mascara. And what I love about Clinique Take the Day Off is that it doesn't irritate my eyes. Like, it doesn't sting them or anything like that. Like, it's honestly perfect. So you really want to work that in. You're gonna look crazy. So I'm going in with my Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Mousse. This is like a new product of theirs, and I mean, you guys heard how much I love the balm. When I saw this, I was like, I have to try it. I took the earrings out in the end, by the way. They were just bare jarring. Anyway, this mousse is great. You guys will see how much it foams up. Like, look at all that. So nice. And anything that the balm didn't take off, the mousse is definitely going to take off. It's so important to, when you're wearing makeup, to double cleanse. Like, honestly, it's unreal. A lot of people underestimate like the power of good makeup removal. And with these two products, guaranteed, I could probably take a white cotton pad and run over my skin and there'd be like hardly any trace of makeup. Before, I used to feel like I was doing the most, like removing my makeup, and then I would do a cotton pad and tone, and then I'm like, the cotton pad is brown with foundation. Like, granted, sometimes I don't get under here and stuff like that, and like super close to the hairline, so I get it, but still, like, these two do a really amazing job. I love a good, sorry, I look crazy, let me rinse this and I'll come back. Literally soaps up so nice. Your skin feels so squeaky clean. Oh my gosh, another eyelash. This is crazy. Every time, maybe because I'm filming so I'm noticing it more, but I literally, every single time I've come on camera today to do like skincare and eyelash. Okay, so the next thing I do is I allow my skin to air dry. I don't use a towel, I don't use a paper towel, I literally just allow it to air dry. The only thing I dry is my eyes and my lashes, so that I can go over my serum. And for serum, I'm currently using quite a few. I've gone back to the Revitalash. I had really good results with Glow for it, and I believe that serum is like £30. And honestly, I saw really great results. I was in a state of disrepair because I had come from the eyelash extension girly and my lashes were just popped down. They were broke down, okay? They were missing, they were MIA. The Glow for it really got them back to like way better than they've ever been. I was just fortunate enough to be gifted this in PR. I have bought it in the past with my own money and I did notice a difference. But I'm going to say, if you're on a budget, go for the Glow for it one, because that one really worked and it's a really great price. For my eye cream in the evening, I go in with the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Cream. Again, this is nearly finished, so much like this morning, I'm just sharing products which I've really been using for you know, months now at this point. So I go in with that. Again, there's really no way of cheating under eye circles if you don't get enough sleep and if you don't drink enough water, and I'm failing in both of those departments. So like, that will do a little something where it ain't gonna do everything. Next up, I go in again, Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. That's what it looks like, and this is how much I have left. I was really excited to try this because this is one of those products which is a holy grail, and I think because with skincare, so much new skincare comes out all the time. I think if people are still talking about a product which has been on the market for years, it must have some good qualities to it. I really like it. I mean, for me, my night routine is more geared towards anti-aging, so that's why I have it in my routine, and it's just, honestly, it's the smoothest, loveliest serum ever. Now, after this kind of works its way into the skin, this is where I'd go in with my hero product, but I've literally, actually, let's see if some will come out. Whilst it works in, let me also do my lip balm. This is like one of my Rose, when I tell you they're all broke down, because honestly, I use them so frequently. Oh, there's loads there. This is the Salted Caramel one, and it's lovely, absolutely stunning. Love it, love it, love it. The serum has worked its way in. I then go in with my hero product. This is a Sarah Chapman Skinesis. It's the overnight facial, right? It's an oil, and I put this on over the serum, but this might be enough. Come on. Come on. Honestly, this is one of my favorite skincare products. We're just gonna go in with that much, unfortunately. But I just kind of work it in, and I just massage it into my skin. It smells beautiful and just really gives me that like really nice sort of spa feel at home, which I love, because as I was saying earlier, like, more than anything, my skincare routine is just my time. It's like my precious, like right now it's super late and like I do need to get to bed, but there's something about the skincare routine in the evening particularly that really just makes me feel happy. Do you know what I mean? It's like that 5-10 minutes that you can take for yourself and just, you know, be in your own little zone and in your own little world, and I love that. So whilst that kind of works in, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, usually I use so much of that, so like I look like a grease ball typically when I use it. Today I've not, because I didn't have much. I didn't use that much at all. So yeah, because there wasn't that much, I didn't use that much. So now I usually wait for that to soak in, and then I go in with my Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Plus. This is the Youth Power Cream. To be honest, some evenings I actually forget to add this just because I've used quite a lot of the oil. As I was saying, my evening skincare routine is really for my anti-aging products. I'd say in the morning, like my pre-gym is just like a quick clearing of the skin, like a quick cleanse. My morning skincare routine is focused on like glow and hydration. My evening skincare routine is 100% like more anti-aging. Gonna rub that in. It feels so lovely over the oil. It's the best. And then that's pretty much it for my evening skincare routine. Like, I look like a glazed donut, and typically, like right now I have to go to bed right away, but typically I like to do my evening skincare routine well early because I want all of those products to like sink into my skin and like penetrate and do what they need to do before I hit the pillow. Right now I'm going to hit the pillow, I'm probably going to stick to it, to be honest. But yeah, you really want to try and do it as early as possible so that you can really wind down. But this is the main skincare routine, and an honourable mention actually, which I usually use with this tool. So this is like a little contouring one from Ms Skin, and it looks like this. It's basically like a gua sha, but I kind of call it like a gua sha for lazy people, because the gua sha you kind of have to know loosely like what you're doing, like you might have to watch a tutorial, whereas this is very self-explanatory. You literally take this and I promise you, you just roll it up, and if you do this for a minute, you will see a difference. Like, it honestly makes the hugest difference. This is nice and cool because it's been on the windowsill. You just keep rolling it. Now, honourable mention, I usually do this with an oil, and the oil of choice that I'm using at the moment is the Elemis Superfood one or that Sarah Chapman one, but it's obviously gone now, sadly. I usually do this when my face is nice and oily, and I just run this along. Let me see if you can see it. Look, like, I don't think it's picking up on camera all that good. That side is done, look, and that side's not. And you see how this is a little bit more puffy? This looks way more streamlined. My jaw is like, cheekbone and jaw is more pronounced. Like, this looks puffy and saggy by comparison. This looks taut. And honestly, the second you see the difference right away. It's honestly insane. So if you're somebody that wakes up in the morning with a really puffy face and that bothers you and you want a quick fix, you need to get one of these. Kind of doesn't bother me because I just be in the gym and ain't nobody looking at me, so that's fine. Everyone in the gym in the morning is just there to get their workout in, no one cares. But yeah, my secret little tool if you need it. Okay, so that completes my skincare routines, all three of them, pre-gym, morning and evening skincare routine. As I said, they each focus on something different. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys would want to see more videos like this. Also, I want to encourage you guys, and I know I mentioned this throughout, to remember that skincare is not necessarily always down to the products. It's down to other external factors like genetics, stress. Like, you can't, there's a saying that you can't out-train a bad diet. Like, you can't out-dark circles. If you're not sleeping, they're gonna appear whether you're using the best eye cream in the world or not. So just be cognizant of that, and try to kind of take a little bit more of a well-rounded approach. Sometimes it can be to do with like things that you're eating. Sometimes it's down to hormones, which you just, you know, we cannot control, and things like that. So yeah, definitely bear that in mind. But yeah, that's my little chill skincare routines. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I am doubling down on YouTube. I keep mentioning it, but I love YouTube's my favorite platform. It really is. So I'm just trying my best to put different bits and bobs up, and I'm just like waiting for your feedback to know what to continue to produce, maybe what to tweak, etc, etc. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm probably just I'm gonna get 4 hours sleep, which is just, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.